Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video, and how are you guys doing? I hope you're all well. I'm actually doing pretty good. I've actually been feeling a little off in the last few days. Pretty much this week I actually kind of took 5 days off from making videos on the channel, but if you're watching this, obviously it means I did finally make a new video. So yeah, I guess I am feeling kind of up to recording and making new content again. But I guess, I don't know, like, I've just been in a bit of a weird mental state, kind of thinking a lot about things and doubting myself, which does happen a lot, I guess, but it always helps to have good support from my family and friends, also from you guys. I commented on my last video, and some people were really nice, so thank you. Also, time usually does help stuff like this, but I guess, yeah, I'm kind of feeling up to it again. This past week, I apologize if you guys missed out. I didn't upload my full 12-win Classic Challenge with 3.0 Xbow Cycle video. I said I would, but I didn't really feel up to it, so I guess I just didn't really want to. Hopefully you guys understand. But today we are going to be tackling the Sudden Death Tournament. So the Sudden Death Global Tournament is out. It is a special game mode, and I believe it came out yesterday, so Friday. Today is Saturday for me, so one day late, but I mean, still pretty close to the start of the tournament. You guys know I always try and make my Global Tournament videos as early as possible so that you guys, because a lot of people have said that they want to watch the videos first and then play. So uploading the tournament kind of late doesn't really make sense, which I do understand. So I'm going to be doing the Sudden Death Tournament and going to be playing with 3.0 Xbow Cycle, but there's going to be a little twist here. So obviously it is Sudden Death Battle, the game mode, and so if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically the game starts in overtime already. So we're going to be starting out in double elixir, and the first tower to go wins. So whoever takes one tower, like, that's how sudden death works. You just take a tower and you win instantly. It's not like a 3-minute game. There's not going to be single elixir, which is a bummer because Xbow is very good in single elixir, obviously. Definitely a good single elixir deck, I'd say. But still, I think this should favor Xbow quite a lot. I mean, I haven't even kept up with the game that much, but I can pretty confidently say we'll probably be seeing at least a little bit, if not quite a lot, of Graveyard Freeze and Lumberloon Freeze. They're two very common sudden death decks. Yeah, I actually haven't really played, honestly. Like, yesterday I played one ladder match just for fun, but I was just playing some friendlies with my friends a couple days ago, and then before that, the last time I played was actually last week, where I played a competitive match with my team, and I actually swept King of the Hill and won 2v2 with my friend. I was really proud of that. Was actually thinking of making a video on that, but obviously I wasn't really feeling up to making videos in general, and the time has passed. It's out of my replay log, unfortunately. But yeah, last time I actually played, like, seriously, was last week pretty much, where I was playing the Global Tournament. I did get 29 wins. 3.0 Xbow Cycle finished top 500, which was really nice. Also, don't mind the grand challenges. I was experimenting with some weird decks, but yeah, I'm going to be covering the Sudden Death Tournament for you guys today, and so actually, if we take a look at my profile, I do have a number 22 Global Tournament badge, and that is actually going to be my best Global Tournament finish, and believe it or not, that was actually in the Sudden Death Global Tournament about a year and a month ago, so I believe it was in April 2021, and so there is a little secret that I'll be sharing with you guys about Sudden Death. So we take a look at the leaderboard right now, and if we see the top 50, as you can see, Schwarzen is number 50, and he's at 30 wins with 30 crowns, because, I mean, it's sudden death, right? Like, it's pretty much going to be a one-tower game for the most part. Like, most people are going to be having the same amount of crowns as they do wins, but if you take a look, I was actually practicing on my other account, and on SK5x5, and I actually have 3 wins and 9 crowns, so that is obviously unconventional. I mean, it's sudden death. That doesn't really make sense. You're going for one tower. If you take a look at Boss, he has 4 wins and 4 crowns, but you can actually get 3 crowns. That's going to be, I guess, the secret. It's not like a revolutionary secret I'm talking about, but it's just a special little strategy that you can use if you're comfortable. It is kind of risky, honestly. It's very risky. As you can see, while I was practicing for it on my main, I did get a loss in the process, but it's actually going to be Spell Cycle, and it's going to be going for a 3 crown right off the bat. So I'm actually going to make the deck right now. So we're not going to be playing Xbow. We're going to be playing Spell Cycle only for a few games. I'll switch to Xbow later on, obviously, because obviously I want to play Xbow. But this is going to be the Spell Cycle deck. So it has the Tornado in there, we have the Valken here, and we have the Ice Wizard in here. So actually, This is kind of an old meta deck. It's been around for like 2 years at this point, but it's not really been very good anymore because, I mean, spells were so good like 2 years ago before they were nerfed, when I think Rocket did like 700 damage or something. Old Tornado, when it had like a 3-second duration. All the spells were just so broken, honestly, in terms of damage. Valk was also a lot better. Ice Wiz didn't die to Fireball. Tesla got nerfed like 3 times since then, like kind of sad. Or I guess, was it 3? Yeah, I think it was 3 times, or 2 times anyways. Lifetime and then the hit speed. But still, this deck actually, if you play perfectly, you can win. And we're basically going to be trying to take advantage of the low wins in the global tournament where players are hopefully not going to be very experienced. So maybe we can get some nice wins. Because they're going to be a bit newer, I guess. I mean, at 0 wins, I don't want to, like, offend anyone, but at 0 wins, like, you can really match up against anyone, so you can potentially go up against people who aren't really playing that well and maybe get away with a 3 crown. But that's going to be my strategy. I think I might try and go for either 2 or 3 wins with this. We'll see how close it gets. If I lose, I lose. I mean, that it is what it is. The goal for the video is going to be 10 wins. A bit of a long intro, but I just wanted to explain my current situation, I guess, and also talk about the 3 crown strategy. But with all that being said, hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get right into the matches. So looking for the first match, and we find it against Nigerian from, okay, interesting, and I'm actually just going to go Rocket first play on the King Tower. So people could hate me for this, honestly. Gonna be a Goblin Drill deck. Let's actually activate King with that Goblin, and then go for Log, and then wait for him to maybe pop ability. Yup, then go Valk, because if I went Valk first, he might not have like been inclined to use the ability. But since I did go Valk, then, I mean, since I waited, he went for it. If I had a Valk down, he obviously wouldn't have really used the ability. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Or maybe he would have, who knows. But yeah, as you can see, this strategy, people could definitely hate me for this, but it is basically a spell cycle strategy, and it's spell cycle to win. And one of the biggest things about this strategy is that you don't want to do any damage to the Princess Tower if you can manage it. So it's kind of strange, but we're going to be going for that right now. So I'm actually just going to chuck another Rocket here. Going to Skellies to stop the drill, then Log. And then he goes for a Rage and Freeze. Okay, so interesting deck. But yeah, like I said, like he's going for these kind of weird plays. Let's go for a Valk, I guess. Okay, I thought the Princess would target the Tesla. That's kind of awkward that it didn't. Let's just go for Ice Wiz and then Skellies to fully counter this drill. And then he does have a Skelly King in here, but honestly, he doesn't really have any threatening cards in this deck. So I'm actually just going to chuck another Rocket right here. And yeah, this is pretty much going to be my super secret, special, whatever strategy for you guys. Let's go for a Valk on top of everything here. Nice, Princess at the bridge gets caught as well. I think we're actually going to have to log that, because yeah, it didn't get caught. But then this drill should get fully countered. He does go for a freeze, so I'm going to go Ice Wiz. We do take quite a bit of damage there, actually, so yeah, it's not easy, honestly, because King Tower has so much HP, right? Like, it's really not easy. We're gonna... Okay, let's actually just NATO that Princess in to the Rocket. A bit of an advanced play, I guess, but also very expensive. I mean, 9 for 3. Let's go Skellies to stop this drill, and then Log after. He does go for the Rage. Thankfully, I do get my Log in time, and now... Okay, so Valk's actually about to hit the tower. Let's NATO the Princess in to make sure the tower can help out, and then Valk... Ice Wiz. This is honestly a bit sketchy, because you're going to be down so much elixir just from defending these pushes. I'm actually just going to Rocket and then wait and then Log. You always want to log the drill when it's about to die. And then, yeah, so, I mean, if you guys hate me for this, I apologize, but it is a legitimate strategy in this format. So I think I'm going to log the Princess, honestly. And then... I guess I'll Tesla. I kind of panicked a bit. I wasn't sure what to do there, but Tesla should do the trick against all those goblins. Yeah, okay, wow, Skelly King's getting awfully close. Let's NATO it back. And then Valk. Okay, this is getting a bit close, but that should actually be Rocket Poison range. I panicked a little bit there, honestly. I really haven't played seriously in quite a while. I might be a little bit rusty, but we do get the win. And that's going to be GG for the first match. So 3 crown. And yeah, it's basically that simple. I mean, it's not super simple against some, especially against Graveyard. I think it's going to be difficult to do this strategy unless you activate King like super early on. But yeah, that's basically going to be the strategy. You're going for these 3 crown games. If I can just... Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is a very interesting deck. I guess he's just going for an all-out drill deck, but not much synergy. Like, Fisherman doesn't really make sense. Skelly King without anything to kind of top it up in terms of skeleton souls, but yeah, that's going to be it. I think let's try and go for three crowns. That'll be like a huge advantage. Okay, we're going to poison first play. And yeah, this is honestly risky. You also, like, you're used to log cycling. Gonna log the princess, I guess. You can't really log cycle anymore because all your damage has to be on the king tower. Goes for mini P.E.K.K.A. Let's just Tesla. Okay, yeah, so this is exactly what I mean. This is the kind of deck that we're actually hoping to face up against. Let's rocket the tower. Some kind of deck that doesn't really have much synergy. He goes for a fireball, so I believe he has a login here as well, doesn't he? I think that's what I saw. Let's go for a... Okay, let's actually just go for an Ice Wiz and then activate King with the Mega Knight. After it kills the Ice Wizard, we're going to NATO it in. Pretty basic King activation. Let's do the Tornado. Then let's go for Skeletons and then Tesla for this. And I think let's Valk as well. We kind of have to protect our Tesla right here. So yeah, we get a King activation, which is really good. I believe he actually has Princess. So okay, but he gives me poison value on it. I think that's not gonna do enough to kill. Let's log again. I'm kind of avoiding this. You have to play really weirdly. Like, you don't want to hit the tower because you want your damage to be on the king. Like, if you spell cycle both, you will actually get... Okay, I got a bit of lag there. You will actually get more damage on the princess tower, and that will actually result in you... Like, if he ignores this right here, yeah, I'm genuinely scared of him ignoring my pushes. I don't want to do damage with my troops because I want all my damage on the king tower. Let's actually just poison this because I think Tesla will fully counter all of this. So this strategy is basically all about getting positive trades on defense, and then that's basically it. Actually, just positive trades on defense, and then you're basically throwing away elixir. Like, this rocket gets 0 value in terms of defense. So let's just rocket. And he has fireball in here actually, but I believe after this poison we should be pretty close to being even. Let's actually go for a Tesla like this because I actually don't really want to predict his princess in the bridge anymore. I kind of just want to like cover it basically. So that Tesla placement will do wonders. And yeah, so he might have actually given up here because okay, no, he didn't. We are in triple elixir, so elixir is flowing pretty fast. Yeah, I believe after about 2 minutes, elixir does switch. Let's actually get a NATO in there as well. I'm not really finding myself using the NATO on defense pretty much at all. So I think I'm fine with that. Let's go for a Tesla. Someone is laughing at my spell cycle strategy. Let's Valk after the Mega Knight jumps just to keep the Valk alive for longer. And yeah, like, his fireball cycle is not enough. I mean, I honestly think this strategy could lose to quite a few things. Like, if they spell cycle early on, I think they could outdamage you just because the Princess Tower has way less HP than the King Tower, but because he's not really picking up on it, we are actually fine. I actually might rocket on defense here. Yeah, I'm actually just going to rocket there. Not really going to mess around because Inferno Dragon is very annoying. One of the most annoying cards for this kind of deck because I only have Ice Wiz and Tesla for it, but I believe I just have to cycle back to a rocket, and that is going to be GG. So once again, another 3 crown victory to put us in a very good spot. So I'm kind of nervous, I guess, about going in for the third game with Spell Cycle because obviously, like, this is the exact kind of deck that I'm looking for. Like, he doesn't have any win conditions, so this is the perfect time to use Spell Cycle. And yeah, as you can see, 2 wins and 6 crowns. We are already ahead of basically everyone who's playing this like normally, and so I guess it's up to you if you want to risk the like this kind of strategy. I'm gonna rocket again. Like, it's risky. I'm down 6 right now. If he goes for like Lumberloon or something, I might be in trouble. Okay, Princess, let's just NATO. I really hope it's not log bait. If it is log bait, okay, it looks like it's just gonna be Ram Rider. Maybe another off meta kind of deck, since he does have the princess in there. It doesn't really make sense. Yeah, Wizard. Let's actually just poison that and hit the king as well. I'm not really good at these placements. Like, I think that'll... Yeah, that actually, plus the log will fully counter. Let's rocket once again. Oh my god, my log just clipped to scar me. That was pretty lucky. So let's try and activate King off this barrel with the NATO. Skeletons for the princess, then let's poison cycle. And so his direct damage right now is looking like barrel plus princess at the bridge. Ram Rider as well, but Ram Rider is not really an issue because I'll just pre-Tesla. I can save my log for the barrel pretty confidently because I don't want to log cycle anyway, so I'm totally happy to just save it. And yeah, bear with me guys, because we are going to be playing Xbow very soon. Just wanted to get some early wins, I guess. Let's cycle back to our... Oh no, that was... Okay, that was a mistake. Actually, that's fine, because now I can hit the Princess Tower. The King Tower is lower, so it's actually not a big deal. Wizard survives, wow. Let's just log, and then Skarmy and Ram Rider. Valk should do a ton of work. So Valk is such a good card in this kind of deck, because again, it's all about the positive elixir trades. Let's poison the Princess plus the Tower, King Tower. Not trying to hit any Princess Towers. And as you can see, we're already in the lead after this rocket, which I'm about to do right now. So yeah, we are in the lead. And I'm really happy, I guess, because we were able to get some nice Spell Cycle wins. On my other account, I got a free win against 2.6 Hog. Like, that's basically a free win for this deck. I also went up against Lumberloon, which I think should be a free win if played well. But then what I lost to was Graveyard Freeze, which is honestly a little tricky in my opinion. Let's just get a nice NATO in there. Okay, I just realized I just logged, so gonna have to defend this barrel with out the log, and then we're still in the lead though. But again, you don't want to be too aggressive with your spells either. Like, it's still fundamentals still come in handy here, where you want to play more passively and defensively if you're down elixir. Like, I just spent 10 elixir, so I'm not like rushing to cycle back to spells right now. My main focus right now is defending whatever he throws at me next, because I just spent a lot. But we're in triple elixir anyways. Looks like he's not really punishing me. And this is another thing you can do with this deck. You can go for these high defensive poisons. That'll just be like an area denial for quite a while. Okay, I didn't even see the Ram Rider in there, but there it is. And that is basically going to be 2 rockets, I believe. I don't think a poison will do enough. Will it? Yeah, it shouldn't, I think. And sadly, you can't log the King Tower. That would be kind of funny if you could, because I'm so used to log cycling just out of muscle memory, like I'm just wanting to. But that's going to be GG. That's going to be another 3 crown, 3 wins, and 9 crowns. So I'll give him the good luck back. So yeah, that is going to be my strategy, guys, for the Sudden Death Tournament. I know it's been like 17 minutes into the video, and you have not seen any 3.0 Xbow Cycle gameplay yet, but we're going to switch right now. Honestly, since we've gotten some like really nice wins, I'm kind of confident to keep spell cycling, I guess, at least to like 5, but again, I don't want to risk it, because it is risky. So now we're going to go for 3.0 Xbow Cycle, and I genuinely think this is a very good deck in this format. Honestly, Electro Spirit might be better, just because there might probably going to be quite a bit of Graveyard, a Graveyard Freeze, or Graveyard Arrows. But let's try with Ice Spirit first. Let's start out with 3.0 Xbow Cycle. So, I'm going to go, honestly, I was just thinking about like Fireballing the Tower. I'm so used to the spell cycle. And there we go, Lumberloon first play. So this is exactly the kind of deck that we're looking to punish with 3.0. Pretty bad Fireball by him, honestly, because I think that'll only get 1 hit max. And I'm going to go Knight to predict a bowler. Looks like he has kind of an off-meta deck, but I was fine taking that hit, because now my Xbow's on tower. If I just protect this, he doesn't even have his big spell and cycle, the Fireball. So I don't know what he's going to do. Like, he can't do anything, actually. That's basically going to be GG. And again, I'm feeling a little weird about this, because I wasn't even used to like logging the tower. I was used to trying not to log the tower, so that kind of came into my mind for a second. Different playstyles, different decks. But yeah, like you saw just now, that was like a 30-second game, and we already won with 3.0. So I genuinely think 3.0 Xbow Cycle, there'll probably be quite a bit of Lumberloon. There'll probably be quite a bit of Graveyard Freeze. I think 3.0 should be a very solid chance against all those decks. And I don't think there's going to be too much Golem, honestly, because, I mean, okay, Bowler, probably going to be Lumberloon. Let's just Xbow. And if he goes Inferno, yep, I had a feeling he would. We can just Fireball everything. Let's actually Ice Spirit as well. Just to stall out the Inferno a little longer. And then, this is going to be a bit annoying, though, honestly. I think I have to go Skeletons. Oh my god, that Skeleton was amazing. That kited it so far. Okay, actually looking like it's going to be Graveyard right here. Because of the Ice Wizard, let's just set up with a Tesla. And yeah, we already have a huge lead. He lets that connect. Now we're going to have to get ready for a Graveyard push. Actually, no, what am I saying? It's going to be Balloon, because he has a Lumberjack in here. Yeah, there's the Balloon. Let's go Knight to cycle back to another Tesla. Let's go for the Tesla, hopefully in time. Okay, there we go. And then that should counter pretty much everything, I think. Okay, Bowler's annoying. Let's just go Skeletons just around. And yeah, totally fine letting the Xbow die. You have to get used to that as well. Let's go archers too, I think. Yeah, I had a feeling he would maybe play something else. And overall, like, these archers will just get good value. Let's actually just fireball everything here. He should have a freeze in this deck as well, so that's a little bit scary. Like, you have to watch out for that. You have to still play pretty passively and safely, I would say, so just going to reset with a Tesla. Not going to mess around. Skeletons for the Lumberjack. And let's just go Xbow. Defensive Xbow. Honestly, a very valid play against Lumberloon if you don't really... Like, I'm going in the right lane. I'm not really trying to go in the left lane, so I don't... Even though he went bowler in the back, there was no reason for me to go in, so this Xbow plus Tesla setup will cover both lanes, actually. Let's go for a Knight, and then Tesla, once the Knight's kind of protecting the Tesla against everything. He's looking like he's going to go for a NATO freeze right here. Actually doesn't even go for the freeze, so yeah. Okay, now he goes for the freeze. Let's actually just Xbow. Even though this isn't the best hand, honestly, like, I don't have anything for his bowler right now, but I can Ice Spirit to retarget. Okay, he blocks with the Baby Dragon. Let's log the bowler back, which will retarget. Then let's go for a Fireball, and then this should be on tower. Nice, the Xbow just narrowly dodges that bowler's boulder, and that is going to be a nice connection. That should basically be game, I think. Yeah, pretty much. So... That's going to be, I think, 2 logs. Okay, let's actually just fireball this in. So if you set up a center Tesla and the balloon comes in, you can actually just fireball it in. Definitely a good play to take note of if you want to pre-Tesla. I think that's exactly 207, right? Fireball? Yeah, that fireball does 207. So that's going to be GG. And that is going to be another win. So some of these games can take longer. Some of them aren't going to be as easy as the last one. But still, I think, like, if these are going to be the meta decks that we're going to be seeing in this tournament, we should be in a very good spot in terms of Xbow, because Xbow should beat all of this. Like, Graveyard Freeze as well. We haven't seen it, but if we see it, I'll hopefully show you guys how to win against it. Let's keep it going. Found the next match against Cold Beer. I'll give him the good luck. Let's go Ice Spirit. And then split Archers. Ghost comes down. That's a bit interesting. I'm not sure what this could be. Like, could it be P.E.K.K.A? Like, okay, I guess it is going to be P.E.K.K.A, which doesn't really make sense to me, because it's sudden death. Like, P.E.K.K.A doesn't seem like a sudden death deck to me, but maybe it is. Okay, so, yeah, with the Magic Archer E was there, I think it is going to be P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam. Okay, Skeletons. Oh, no, yeah, it's going to be Drill with Cannon Cart. Okay, this is going to be a pretty bad matchup, guys. Snowball in there as well. Does catch my Skeleton. Going to have to go for a nice log. Let's go for an Xbow, I guess, because I kind of feel like being aggressive. Knight to predict the Cannon Cart. Yeah, they do run a Cannon Cart in this deck. That Magic Archer sniping the Xbow is very annoying, but... And yeah, they have the Gold Knight in there. I kind of forgot, like, because I haven't played in quite a while. Like, there are 2 really annoying parts of this deck. One is the Cannon Cart, one is the Golden Knight. But we have outcycled both right now, I believe. Let's actually just go in Knight as well. Let's go Archers for the Drill. Let's Ice Spirit log on offense, and then hopefully he's not back to a cart. Oh, he just barely gets back to Gold Knight. Okay, we're probably going to have to calm down here. There's the dash. Let's try and retarget with Skeletons. Nope, doesn't work. Okay, so we're going to try something else now. Offensive Xbows haven't been working out, so we're going to go for a defensive Xbow instead. He goes for another Drill, probably going to snowball with it too. Let's go Archers. That should fully counter with the Xbow's help. And then I think we're actually just going to Spell Cycle. Yeah, it goes for Magic Archer. Okay, that hits the tower. That's actually pretty well played by him. Gonna go Skellies to surround. Okay. And then Knight Xbow, while we have the defensive Xbow alive and helping out. Ice Spirit and then log for this Drill. And we're gonna have to try and do everything we can on this switch. Gonna go Archers to predict maybe an E-Wiz. Goes Gold Knight. Okay, he has Gold Knight back in cycle. Kind of unfortunate. Yeah, this is gonna be a very hard matchup. I honestly am kind of surprised to see this deck being used in... Okay, I can't even Xbow. I need enough elixir for the Drill right there. Let's go Archers. Oh, that should have been a defensive Xbow. I think that was a mistake by me. But he goes for a low Cannon Cart instead, which is a little weird to me, because he didn't need to do that. Let's go Knight, and then Archers. He's probably going to Golden Knight now. Yeah, he is. So, Golden Knight is... Oh, wait, this could actually lock on, though, if he doesn't play any... Okay, he's back to a cart. Less defensive Xbow. This is looking pretty tricky right now. I'm going to Fireball the Magic Archer. Archers for the Drill. I don't really want to Knight the Drill because I kind of want to have Knight for my Xbow pushes. Another Magic Archer snipe, but looks like he really messed... Okay, never mind, he didn't mess that up at all, actually. Let's try and break through right here. We really need to. So I'm going to try and get a fireball on the cannon cart. Goes for a golden knight and a drill on the Xbow, which is pretty good for us. You never really want to see a drill on the Xbow. Hopefully, fleas lock on. Okay, that's huge. We need this connection with everything that we can use. So that's a huge connection. That's so important. Let's fireball this. And then let's go skellies, and then log, and then let's go knight off to the side so that the magic archer does not get anywhere near my tower. Now we finally worked for a connection. We got it. So now we're going to reset with another defensive Xbow and just chill out. And I think we're just going to spell cycle from here on, like with fireballs, I think. Let's go archers, knight for the magic archer, log for the drill, and that should be pretty decent. I'm just going to spell cycle again, I think. Like, I don't really see much value in going in anymore because we already have a nice connection. We got a nice connection. Okay, that snowball was really good by him. Kind of annoying because we're now in the damage. He's now in the damage lead again, but we're going to fireball once more. Ice Spirit this, and then log. And then let's Tesla the bridge. And knight the bridge as well. Then let's fireball again. He's probably going to snowball with this, so I don't feel the best going for skeletons, but he snowballs a bit late. That should actually just be fireball log range, so we're going to try and go for it as soon as possible. Just skeletons, Ice Spirit to stall the drill. Knight just to tank, please. Oh my god, that was so close. I don't know why he's like giving the Ewa's laugh when... Yeah, that's a really bad matchup for Xbow, honestly. I guess I forgot about drill. Drill should be really good in this global tourney as well, just because it's such a good archetype overall. Right now, it's like very much broken. And yeah, I don't know. That was kind of like annoying, but we got really close at the end. We were able to walk away with the win. But we are at 6 wins now. I think we're gonna go for 10. I did honestly forget about drill. That's going to be a bit of a pain, but hopefully we can work through it. And that is going to be the one matchup that's going to be really hard for 3.0 if we do go up against drill. We do see a Valk and Princess, so maybe log bait. Yeah, it looks like log bait. He goes for a log as well. That was pretty aggressive by him. My log should do fine. Then I'm going to go for an Xbow because he just spent quite a lot of elixir. Probably not going to get much done because he is just going to... Okay, he actually goes Inferno instead of Rocket. That's a mistake by him. It looks like he's not going to rocket this, so let's actually just try and defend this. Maybe he's going to go for guards, or maybe he'll go for a late rocket now. Yeah, there's the late rocket. Because of that, I think we're going to Xbow Tesla, because he just went for a rocket. Yeah, let's Tesla, and then let's log the barrel. That's on tower, so he just messed up big time by just kind of waiting, I guess. Kind of bad Ice Spirit by me, though, but that's going to be a huge connection. Very nice Xbow lock for us. Let's split archers to make sure we don't get caught by a princess at the bridge. And yeah, we're doing pretty well now. Gonna fireball the princess. Also, like I guess I apologize if my commentary is a bit off or like awkward. I still feel a little bit like off, I guess, but hopefully I'm saying the right things. And also I haven't done this in like a week, so a little bit rusty. But we're gonna split archers again. I think he's trying to outcycle our log right now. So we're just going to cycle back, yeah, pretty aggressively to it, so we have it, and then just going to log that. That's Xbow. Now that he just went really aggressive, okay, he actually predicts our Xbow with that Valk, I think, but we're still going to knight, yeah, just in case he went for a... yeah, and I'm going to Ice Spirit as well, then archers. And, okay, I was hoping the princess would be on the archer. Sadly, it wasn't, but we are still okay, I think. Let's log the barrel. And I think he's not back to princess yet, so I don't need to cycle in the middle yet. I will now. I think he should be back pretty soon. Yeah, there it is. He's going very aggressively. Also, if he ever tries to rocket... Okay, we're just one away from a log now. There we go. Just barely got in time. If he ever tries to rocket cycle me back for my fireball cycle, my Xbow should do really good. So I'm also kind of just preventing him from going with these rockets on tower with my Xbows. Also, let's set up a defensive Tesla now just to stop any kind of princess at the bridge plays that he wants to make. There is the barrel. Goes for predictive Inferno. Let's fireball. I think we can actually just defensive Xbow now, honestly. Yeah, let's do it. And let's also protect it from the princess. Yeah, he's just going to rocket tower. But this Xbow is going to be really good because I can, once again, just Fireball Cycle, and then I have a full health Xbow, basically, to help out with my next Xbow. So, gonna go Ice Spirit to predict the Inferno. He literally just used his Rocket, so that's gonna be GG. Pretty nice win against Logbait. I think my opponent didn't play it that well, honestly, but also not a matchup I'm very fond of playing against, so pretty happy to get that. And yeah, that's going to be a really nice win. So I guess you can also probably expect to see some meta decks. I mean, I'm playing 3.0 right now, so obviously there are probably going to be other people playing 3.0 Xbow Cycle. I guess you will see Logbait, maybe 2.6, all the standard meta decks that never really die, but in my experience in Sun and Death, it's really common that they always have Lumberloon and Graveyard Freeze. We do see another Ewiz, so hopefully it's not going to be the same Goblin Drill deck that we just won against, because that would suck. Guards. Okay, Ewiz Guards, maybe an off-meta deck. Let's go for a Tesla, just because I'm not sure what he has. Lumberjack, maybe Lumberloon, because... okay, Valk as well. Maybe just... Yeah, okay, there's the Lumber. Okay. Oh my god, I almost misplaced my Xbow instead of Fireball. Let's again Fireball the Balloon into this Tesla. Let's go Archers. Okay, good thing the Archers came down after. Oh my god, that's going to be on tower. We're going to have to go for a Tesla. Okay, that was really bad by me. I took 2 hits. That's kind of my bad. Didn't expect him to have arrows, though, but I guess you have to expect the unexpected here. Let's go for an Xbow, because we kind of need damage. Going to be pretty aggressive with it, too, with Knight and Archers. He goes for an Inferno, so I think Log will be pretty good there at just cleaning everything up. There's the Freeze, so looks like he might not have a big spell. Maybe just Freeze plus arrows. That's going to be on tower. He might arrows here, so yeah, I don't want to overcommit yet. I'm going to Xbow, wait for it to die, and then Xbow. And let's see what he goes for. He goes for another Valk. Let's go again, Knight Archers. And if he goes Balloon, I think I will Fireball it back. Yeah, there's the Balloon. Let's Fireball it. He should really go arrows here, because the Archers are doing a lot of work against the Balloon, but goes for a Freeze instead. I think he's going to go Ewiz, so I'm going to predict that with Skellies plus Knight. There it is. And Ewiz is gone. And we're back in the lead, just like that. So, just some nice aggression. Against these decks that they have, like, really annoying offense, like Lumberloon arrows, a really good way to play defense is through offense. Like, just not really letting him build that big push, because they don't really have great Expo counters, honestly. Okay, goes Inferno. I was going to Tesla. I'll just defensive Expo instead, I think. Tesla would be really bad, I would say, because he could just go Balloon opposite. That would be kind of a waste. Let's go Archers, like, way up high, because I don't want him to get arrows. Yeah, as you can see, he was forced to go arrows on the Archers without hitting my tower. Let's just Fireball. I think now we're just going to Spell Cycle, honestly. I mean, it's triple Elixir. He's in range of pretty much 2 more Fireballs and a Log, so let's actually just send the first Fireball now. Tesla is putting in work. Okay, actually, gonna Tesla. Oh god, please don't get a... Okay, thankfully that's not going to be enough, but that was really scary. Again, I'm like not playing perfectly. I'm still a little bit rusty. And yeah, but we were able to walk away with that win. Still, even though he has arrows for the Archers, which is kind of annoying, I would say that is still going to be Expo's matchup, because he doesn't really have a big spell. If I defend perfectly, he can't break through. And then he doesn't have great Expo defense either, like I was able to break through at the start. But let's keep it going into the next match against W Gone Cavs. Let's, okay, he goes Giant. Okay, this could be Giant Graveyard, which I am pretty worried about, actually. It goes Witch, yeah. Okay, and Archers, I think it is going to be Giant Graveyard. Oh god, I'm a little bit worried about this. I hope it's just going to be like an off-meta Giant deck, but I'm a little bit worried here. So let's go Skeletons to DPS down the Giant. Knight for the Baby Dragon. Okay, it's going to be Giant Hog. I guess let's just get a nice Fireball and everything here. And Ice Spirit to freeze. And then I think let's log the Hog just to make sure it doesn't get a hit. Okay, so it's just going to be one of those weird multiple win condition decks, I guess. A lot of people ask me what to do against this kind of deck, like mid-ladder, multiple win cons. And I think you really just have to protect your Tesla. So I think that's going to be a nice Fireball. I think I'll just take it. Sadly, couldn't hit the Baby Dragon with it too, but goes for a Hog. Let's go Tesla up high. I wanted to go Tesla up high to set up an Expo, but Tesla's basically dead, and he also has Giant in hand, so I don't think I can Expo realistically. But as you can see, he hasn't broken through yet. He can't really break through if I defend really well. So even though he has like multiple win conditions, it's pretty annoying. If I just defend pretty well, I think let's also just log the witch, not really mess around with it too much. And again, I think protecting the Tesla is important here, so knight to block against the baby dragon. Let's go Scallies for the hog. And that hog should only get one hit, I think. Yeah, only one hit, so that's totally fine. Let's just go for a Tesla while the knight's still alive, I guess, so that the baby dragon can get taken out. And then I guess I haven't really found a good offensive opportunity yet, because he's just going with these pretty annoying beatdown pushes, and I do need a lot of elixir to stop them. I kind of want to get a nice fireball there. Okay, goes minions. That's definitely going to be a fireball, so let's get it. Right there. Nice fireball value. Unfortunate the baby dragon splashes the tower, but let's finally go in now. I think it's triple elixir. We can afford to go, and he has a Valken here as well. I don't know why he didn't just go for a giant, though. He actually might just let this lock on. Yeah, he does. Okay, so again, like I was saying, they're going to be a bit inexperienced players playing these kinds of decks. Like, I'm pretty sure he had giant in cycle there. Speaking of inexperience, I just let that baby dragon lock on to the tower. Let's just fireball it. Or let's just Ice Spirit to reset, then fireball the witch. Log as well. Fireball log is a very good combo against witch and wizard. Just, you don't really have to care about them. Literally just wipe them off and spell cycle. And he is like... okay, that was a misclick. That was meant to be a knight, although I didn't even have knight in cycle, so I don't know what I was thinking. Let's just fireball that, I guess. Cycle back to a log. I was hoping we hit the baby dragon there. Unfortunate that we didn't. But again, just Tesla. Fireball the minions. Not really going to mess around. Nice, perfect fireball value, actually. Because of that, I got so much value. I think because of that, I am going to go in. Let's log as well. And knight to tank. Archer is unfortunately on the Xbow. That's a bit unfortunate. But Xbow is going to be on tower. So basically, I just played defense for a large majority of that game, which you definitely have to do against these multiple win condition mid-ladder style decks. But you will find your opportunities, honestly. And I think protecting Tesla is super important. Right there, the hog got pushed out of the Tesla range, so I had to cycle back to another one. But log will do the trick. And that is going to be GG. So I think that's going to put us at 9 wins now. So we should just be 1 away from 10, which was the goal. Kind of a long video. I guess 3.0 does take quite a while. But as you can see, we have such a good crown advantage, like compared to everyone else on my friends list. Most people aren't doing the 3 crown strategy, so it is just honestly a really good thing to do. And yeah, let's go for the next match. Setrox 27, going to be the final match. Mother Witch comes down. Okay, so that is going to be maybe a Royal Giant deck, looking like it. I'll go Archer same lane, kind of scout out what his big spell could be. Sparky. Okay, I'm going to defensive Expo, because I don't know what he has. Like, it's probably going to be Goblin Giant Sparky Rage, but I just want to be safe. I don't really want to Expo into Goblin Giant, and then I guess that's just kind of my rationale. He might have a Heal Spirit with this as well, so I do have to be careful of that with the E-Barbs. That's going to be super annoying, but hopefully this should defend pretty well. Okay, E-Barb's going to be on tower, but Skeletons did reset, and yeah, so even though I did play defensive X, but that defense was still a bit clunky, honestly. He goes for a Mother Witch. Let's go Tesla just to make sure that it kind of gets taken care of. Also the Cursed Hogs. Let's log as well. And then I think we're going to try and cycle to multiple fireballs for this Sparky. Because if the Sparky is gone, then we don't really have much of an issue. Let's actually just fireball that and log. So against Sparky, sometimes you can do this double fireball strategy. Let's also pull the E-Barbs into our main defensive core with the Knight Archers. We're also back to another Knight. I think we do have to log. Okay, that is... Yikes, we took another hit. Okay, so this is a bit messy. But I think we can win this because it looks like he doesn't have a big spell so far. So I think we're actually just going to Tesla up. Yeah, it looks like he doesn't want me to get the double fireballs in, which is smart. So we're actually just going to... Okay, and let's actually just fireball the Mother Witch right there, because we don't really want too many Cursed Hogs to be annoying us. Let's log after the Goblin Giant dies, and then Archers for the Mega. Okay, this is going really badly. I'm not even sure why, though, honestly, but I think we can come back. We just have to defend really well. Goblin Giant Sparky should be a pretty good matchup for us, but, I mean, it's just a bit annoying, I guess. Let's go for an Ice Spirit. Let's get log. We kind of have to log the tower. because we need the chip damage. And let's go for a Knight. And Ice Spirit for the E-Barbs. Yeah, that should be a perfect defense. Now we can maybe Xbow, but he's probably just going to Sparky. Yeah, so not really worth Xbowing. I didn't have like a Knight in front, so it wasn't really worth it. But once again, he gave us the value with the Fireball, so we're just going to cycle back to another one. And I think just take out the Sparky like that. Mother Witch won't be a threat if we don't play anything into it, so if we don't like feed it with skeletons or anything, then we're fine. Now we're going to Xbow because we have a really big counter push, I would say. Definitely worth an Xbow, and he actually just messes up and lets it lock on. I guess he's gonna, yeah, he's gonna reset with his app. So we're definitely just gonna let the Xbow die because we do have a lot to worry about right here with this giant push. Gonna go Knight. I think Knight should survive. Yeah, Knight does survive one Sparky hit. Now that's gonna be quite a bit of Fireball value. Let's actually just take it. We want the Sparky off the board. We want the E-Barbs off. Skeletons were a bit of a mistake because now we could Mother Witch for free. Yeah, he does, but only gets 2 Cursed Hogs, and Defensive Expo should do a pretty good job against them. And, okay, I think I will Fireball that. Let's take out the Mother Witch, hit the Sparky. And then this is a bit of just, a lot of just, this matchup just comes down to micro defense, I would say. Like, you really just need to be on point with your micro at all times, which is why at the start it was a bit sloppy, but then I kind of picked it up. Defensive Expos also get a ton of value in Triple Elixir, so now we're doing really well for ourselves with just defending. Obviously, I'm going same lane as him, so there's no real point going in, since he will just get a free Sparky or Goblin Giant on top, or even E-Barbs. Also, it looks like he doesn't have a Heal Spirit in here. I don't think I've seen it once this game, which I'm very happy about, because I really don't like Heal Spirit, actually. We have quad archers on the board right now. I think that is a call for an Expo. Let's also Knight in front in case he goes like Goblin Giant or something. 6 archers on the board right now. Look at how they just shredded that Mother Witch. They are shredding the Goblin Giant as well. That's going to be GG. Really nice win against Goblin Giant Sparky. I'll give him the good luck back. Just being a good sport. And yeah, that's going to be 10 wins. So honestly, that was really nice. I mean, some games were a bit close, but we did ultimately prevail. We won everything. We're at a flawless score of 10 wins and 0 losses right now. And we are doing really well. I mean, we got the two early, or wait, yeah, I think we got 3 early 3 crowns. Yeah, we got the 3 crowns at the start. So we were off to a really good start, and then 3.0 Xbow Cycle went really well. I guess these are the kind of decks you guys can expect. Definitely, I would say expect more of this kind of thing, like Lumberloon, even these other off-meta Lumberloon versions, and I guess Drill as well. I did see some Drill in the top 50 of the Global Tourney. Again, Lumberloon Freeze. But also you can expect these other meta decks, I guess. Like, just, there's going to be a lot. And I'll just share that replay. But, yeah, that's going to be 10 wins and a really good start, flawless start to the Sudden Death Global Tournament. So, that's going to be it for me, guys, for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Again, I have been feeling a little bit off. I guess I'm just thinking too much. Like, even right now I'm thinking, like, do I really know what I'm talking about when I commentate? Like, I'm just saying random things. But I guess, hopefully it makes sense. I don't know, like, my mind is just really weird sometimes. It really bothers me when I think too much, but hopefully it's okay. I mean, a lot of people do reassure me, like, you guys leave a lot of positive comments about the commentary and stuff like that. So, I guess I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will probably continue the Sudden Death Tournament, but tomorrow is Sunday. I think I do want to continue the full 12-in Classic Challenge series, because I did miss out on the video last week, so I definitely want to keep up with that. But other than that, I guess that's going to be it for the video, guys. So again, Spell Cycle is going to be the strategy if you want to get some early 3 crowns, but that's really only going to matter if you're going for top 1k. Like, you want to go to 30 wins. If I was at 30 wins right now, where would I be? Yeah, as you can see, Cha-Cha has 40 crowns, and almost everyone else, like, someone has 37, but almost everyone else has basically 30. So you can see how much of a difference that makes by itself, just those crowns. But if you're not going for top 1k, just play whatever you're comfortable with. Honestly, 3.0 Xbow Cycle, I think, is very much viable, as long as you're okay with your micro defense and everything. But yeah, I guess that's going to be it for the video, guys. So thank you so much for watching. First video in about a week, but hopefully I did okay. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.